Howdy y'all, how's everybody doing today? I'm the Cowboy from the Cosmos, welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be a more chill video. I just kinda want to talk for a little bit. I'm hoping that this video is gonna be watched by someone at SMG, is the goal. This isn't a complaints, this isn't a rant video. I just want to give my thoughts and hopefully some ideas for them on how to improve the game a bit. So the main discussion at hand is the removal of the 4 Russia maps. I personally am very disappointed in this, and I know a lot of other people are too. And while I do understand the reason, I think there's better ways to go about it. So that's kind of the idea of this video. So we're going to talk about, first off, what my alternate plan of attack would have been for going about this. And then second off, I'm going to talk about the other recent things that updates that SMG's been discussing and how I feel about them. So let's get right into it, shall we? The first thing is that the Russia maps, I think that taking them out of the game is objectively bad. It just lowers the game's current content amount, and that's not good for anyone, right? The whole goal is that hopefully your game has the most things possible to do, so that's the most entertaining and fun for everybody. And of course, people who paid money for those packs are now missing maps until they get replaced, which I have heard talk that they're going to add 4 free maps. Well, free as in if you own the packs already, you get them as a replacement. And that's one way to go about this. But I think that wastes unnecessary development time as well, and just, you know, like pads out the game for no reason. So what I think should have happened and what should happen going forwards is simple. Step 1 is you re-add the Russia maps. So, you know, you don't have to make any big announcement about them. There wasn't any big thing said when they were taken away. But I think re-adding them to the game and putting them back in just quietly will make a lot of people happy, again, to be able to replay them. I think the next thing you could do is, what if we made a push for Ukrainian-themed content? Because currently what it is it's more of a diss to Russia, but you're not supporting Ukraine by doing it. But if you made maps directly, like a Ukrainian-themed map, maybe an avatar, give them the dice with their flag on it, you know, those kind of things, you can make a bundle out of that for supporting Ukraine. You could even, if you wanted, make it where 50% or 80% or whatever of that bundle sales go as to support Ukraine. A lot of games do that kind of stuff, and I think that it would be great to see it here. A lot of people would probably appreciate that. Additionally, what you can also do is maybe in that pack you have something like a dove emote, because, you know, doves are meant to symbolize peace. But since this is also a game with a lot of kind of weird emotes like that, it would fit right in, I think. It would be cool as kind of another white flag almost emote, where it's like, hey, we can be friends kind of deal. I don't know. I think it fits in perfectly. I think it'd make a lot of sense for Risk, on top of the fact that it would be a nice gesture of support to Ukraine, you know? But that all aside, I think that hopefully we can get these maps back soon. I know a lot of people are really disappointed about their loss, and just adding 4 other maps that are similar wouldn't be good enough, I think. I think I would really like the originals pack, because I have some nice memories of them, and I know others do too. For me, actually, so I'll go into a little personal story here. Russia 2010, I believe, is the first ever map, playing on the Discord of people, that I won a progressive cards game. And it wasn't by like just luck either. Like that was a match I genuinely felt good about, and it was one of the reasons why I continued to keep playing, because I realized, wow, when you're playing up against these good people and you actually manage to win and do well, it feels great, you know? And for me, that was a very big memory. I enjoyed the map a lot for its design. I thought it was very fun. You know, back when I first started playing Risk, I used to run the Russian avatar, which I noticed also has been changed to be distanced from Russia. And that I can understand a bit more. I think that an avatar not having a same description and name really doesn't matter a whole lot. It still keeps the essence of the character. But I, at the same time, just really dislike the maps being gone, you know what I mean? Because the avatar is still the same, so technically you're allowing us to play as Russia attacking things, but not in Russia, which I think is kind of a weird decision. Although I'm still very glad the avatar wasn't removed, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I don't know, I would really like to see stuff come back, and I think that would be a good idea for everybody. I don't think anyone's upset about that happening if it did. I think that would only be objectively good. Giving us some Ukrainian theme maps would be pretty awesome, and the 4 maps you're working on as replacements could just become a future map pack or something, you know? They don't have to be anything. Like, you don't have to go ahead and throw them in as a free map still. You could totally just use those as future content to sell now. So it kind of makes your workload, like it repurposes it into a better, more efficient way, I think. But yeah. Anyways, the next topic I want to discuss is everything that in the most recent updates and was talked about on Reddit. So, I want to talk about, first off, most recent maps are really good. Dino maps have some of the best art in the game, if not the best. They play amazingly, they're really well designed, they're super unique. I love the fact that SMG's taking time to get more creative with their maps now. You know, before they were releasing mostly maps just based around real world locations, which is cool. I think that's a very unique thing that most games don't have, is that many real world locations. But I definitely like that they're taking their own maps and their own creative concepts and running with it. You know, like the Trigon's Maze and all that, and Seagrog's Fortress are very unique, cool maps that don't play like anything else. And I think these dinosaur maps are very similar. I love the art on them, I already said that, but I'm very happy maps start to look more like real places and feel vibrant and alive beyond just some territories on a board. I think that it's really nice to help kind of make the battlefield feel like more than just that, you know, it's an actual place, even if just in the game. And I hope that they continue doing that going forwards. Another thing I want to talk about is the rank rework. I've been watching on Reddit and I gave some input in a few of those feeds. I really like the direction it's heading. I like the separated leaderboards, that's absolutely necessary. I like that they've reverted off of forcing auto match. I really hope Caps and Zombies are like fully in ranked here. I think they're very good modes. As someone who happens to know a decent amount about what makes good free-for-all settings, and someone who, you know, specializes in trying to learn everything he can for free-for-all, I'd like to be able to kind of flash that badge of I know what I'm talking about. And they're very skillful, and they're definitely worthy of inclusion on the ranked ladder. Beyond that though, this video I don't want to get too long. I kind of just want to make this as a quick rundown of my thoughts on the map removal situation, and to talk about the new updates, and I'm excited where Risk is going. I'm glad we're finally getting a lot of meaningful talk about stuff after so long. I think that basically almost all the concerns in that video I made over a year ago, or not a year ago, but like, I don't know, like 8 months ago or some shit, that was talking about my problems with the current state of Risk. I think a lot of them have been resolved. The one last thing I could really ask for, and if anyone at SMG is still listening, please bring us back our attack speed. Honestly, I think it'd be so nice to restore it back. A lot of players would be very happy about it, and I think it would rejuvenate a lot of people's hope in you guys if we got some really good update like that just fixed it back for us. Because playing like you have a ball and chain on is not fun, and as a mobile player I continue to find the big maps a struggle between I love them because they're expansive and great, but I hate them because I can't sweep the map in one turn. Which sounds like, oh, you shouldn't be expecting that, but when PC players can, but I can't, it's very unfair. So the whole bouncing of devices thing just really made mobile even further in the dirt. Because since the speed cap is lower, every little bit of speed matters more and more because of it. You know. So anyways, that's my final take on all of this. Thank you all very much for listening as we hit the 10-minute mark or so here. And yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic day. So, until next time, gunslingers, peace out everyone. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay.